And here we go with Ōkami.
This was a game I heard about on Extended Play back in the day.
Yep.
And I really wanted it for PS2, but at the time I had just started college and I didn't have enough money to get it. So I was on a game list forever for used games for it to come in.
Miss A is here and very excited. Now, have you played any of Ōkami?
The very beginning, when I finally got it in 2007.
So it's
2008 maybe.
So it's been a long time.
But I didn't get very far because
You played on PS2, right?
I think the semester came over for was over for college, and then I moved out of the dorm and then stopped playing because of work or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Steven, when did you first 20 this? Wasn't it last year maybe?
Does chat remember when I played the first 20 of this? I feel like it was not that long ago, but I might be really wrong. Less than a year ago? Maybe? I think it was March? No. May 2019? We could find out, but everyone's like, oh. One of these. It feels like not that long ago, but also possibly a long time ago. It was this year. Brandon says February 14th, 2020. Wow. That was... Man. A lot was different on that day. Holy crap.
Yep.
So yeah, I played that approximately 100,000 years ago. And it was the first time I'd ever played it. I played it on Switch. Someone had sent it in, sent in a physical copy, because there's not an English physical copy that's been released. But if you import the Japanese game, the Switch is region free, and on the Japanese cart it contains English, so you can import the Japanese game and you can play it in English. So, fun fact for anyone that really loves Ōkami or wants to play it on the Switch, wants a physical copy, you can import the Japanese game, and yeah, you can just play it in English, which is really nice. But I played it. It was good. I played probably an hour, maybe an hour and change. And yeah, it's right up your alley because it's this intersection of art and Japanese culture, and you would really like it. And it's on Steam now too. And I remember long ago Emil LPing this and telling me some information about some of the differences between the PlayStation 2 version and the Wii version. And I think the Wii version, people preferred the Wii version because it was more interactive or something? I don't remember. I don't remember now. It's been a long time ago. That was many, many, many years ago. And they also made a DS game, which is a prequel? Ōkami didn't? I think it's a prequel. Oh, it's a sequel. Emil says, we had potential for faster drawing and was higher resolution, but the PS2 had its purists. It's weird to think that the Wii was higher resolution than another game console. But yeah, I guess it's true. When I think of the Wii, when I think of the composite by default Wii, that is, resolution is not the first thing that comes to mind. When I did the first 20, I ruined every word.
What's the first word there?
Okay, that's different. All of the words that are in red that are hard to say because I don't know how to pronounce them, I butchered them. Many times I would just say them different ways each time. because I wasn't sure. I choose the Wii as my console of choice for its underscan. Yeah, Chaz has been learning Japanese.
Jeff too.
And Jeff. And I vaguely remember some words. Like thank you, and thank you very much, and thank you, informal. That's it. There's a lot of story at the beginning. All right, Andrew in the kitchen's here. Who is watching from the UK? What time is it in the UK? What are they, 5 hours ahead? So it's morning there, right?
Yep.
Who is in the UK and just woke up and is like, cool, I'm tuning in now. Mech woke up in Norway. Yeah, UK, Europe, anyone who just woke up. Ireland, come the Europeans. A couple hours ago. Woke up in Romania, Sweden, France, the UK. Well, good morning. I bet it was a surprise for some of you when you woke up and you're like, oh, that money is a lot of money. It was a surprise for all of us as well. It went up high number. It was surprising. We changed the goal many, many times, with different meanings each time, different things that we were trying to, say, okay, well, how about this? How about this? But then we finally were like, okay, at 125, more stuff can come in, but it's a raid. Hello, Raiders. Hashtag Jill Pancakes? Is that the raid message? I believe. Hi. Welcome. It's, I don't know what time it is.
3:20.
Early.
3:20.
So late, it's early.
Get ready to blaze it in an hour. That's what time it is. We're how many hours deep? 15? We're 15 hours deep into this event. Our goal was 70,000, so we're all a little stunned, but we tend to go a little bit further than this usually every year, so we're continuing to move forward. Currently, we're playing Ōkami. All games get played for half an hour, so we're playing Ōkami, and then we will play something else. It's hard to tell what we're gonna play. Also, again, there's a lot. Because when I play, I felt like whenever I did my first 20, I did a really good, amount. And I think I played for 60 or 70 minutes.
So hey everybody, we have a $250 donation from Jason. Whee! Thank you so much, Jason. We also have $50 from Vin, who says, hey guys, longtime lurker, I am on the East Coast and wanted to give you guys some support right before I head to bed. Also, thank you for Fallout 4, Steven. I watched it since the first day it came out. It was incredibly well done and always a great watch. Feel free to put this towards the roulette. Thank you, Vin, for the donation and the kind words. $50 from Emmy, EMMI, who says, hi everyone, this is my first donation for Extra Life, and I'm glad to be able to help. Thanks for everything you do, and keep up the good work. Please put this donation towards Wii Music. Thank you, Emmy.
Oh man, sorry, I played this on the Switch, so this looks a little not as good. But it doesn't look awful. The art direction hides a little bit of it, but it's still a little fuzzy. A little bit fuzzy.
Origin mirror.
I vaguely remember this. Like, February, again, feels like 1,000 years ago. The what? I didn't hear you. The art direction? The art direction. Jessica says 15 hours in, my bottom is cracked. You gotta get, every 2 games, you gotta get up and for a minute. Maybe do a little stretch. Just like it. Just a everybody, just a little, get a little bit of that in, and you'll be good. The things I remember from playing this in February is at some point there's a tree. There's definitely
Is that a tree?
No, it's a big tree. There's a big tree, and you have a little fairy, you like a little Navi the fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember what else I remember. There's definitely a tree. There's 6 big trees. Listen, I found one big tree. There was one big tree. And you paint. That's the whole thing. You paint. It's like you're a dog, but you can paint. You're
Holy
a painting
Bone
dog.
S. Favorite snack.
Yeah. So you have to get painting juice somehow. I think maybe you talk to the tree and you get the juice, but somehow you get the paint. And it's like soon. There's something coming up like right here where it's like, oh, you gotta paint. So as soon as you get
Well, I'm going this way.
Ōkami is Bob Ross conferred by Grandpa. No, Ōkami is Dog Ross. Dog Ross.
Bridge is out.
Say says anyone playing Ōkami gives me life. This is the motion and sound of life flying into you. Breathe in the life of Dog Ross. Say says yes. Correct. Oh, did you get it? Is this it? Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah. I think slowly over the course of the game you get the afro. So by the time you beat the boss at the end of the game, you have the full afro, but you have to grow it. Yep, I remember.
Tree.
There's a part here.
Tree.
You're not to the tree yet. Mal, you're not to the tree. There's a part coming up. You look up into the stars, and then you have to paint. Yeah. Oh, dogs can't swim. That's the problem. Well, this dog can't because he's fire dog, and if the fire goes out, he dies. So you got to go up the hill. Yeah. And then that's where they teach you about the moon.
Tree?
No, you forget I said anything about the tree. Forget I said anything about the tree. You just kind of have to forget about the tree. The tree's coming up, but we won't talk about it. Apparently there's multiple trees. I didn't know that. Yeah, Dog Ross is Carbon Dog. Carbon Dog Ross. First name Carbon. Dog Charmander. She. The dog, yes, the dog is female.
I did it.
I can't say the name of the dog because it has too many characters. It's too hard to say. And I'm pretty sure that in the first 20 I got it wrong multiple times. It looks like it's...
Amaterasu?
Yeah, it looks like it's Amaterasu. Did I get that right? You know what else works? Dog Ross. The problem with the Matarasu is that that's a lot of syllables. That's a fine name, but that's so many syllables. When you write Ami, is that Ami? Because it's Amaterasu, so it would be Ami?
Yeah.
Ami. So you talked to God?
Yes.
Okay.
Get money.
You must talk to God. One of the gods. Mr. K was just now saying thermodynamics. Yeah, if y'all would, thermodynamics was bad. If y'all would have chosen the dog's name, that would have been worse. Amaterasu multiple times is not gonna work. That would have been bad. Also, folks are pointing out that Ami is a wolf. Yes, but what is a dog but a calm wolf? Yeah. So, you know.
Look what I got.
Technically not wrong. I know. I know. Calm wolf.
You consumed apple. You consumed peach.
Comrades. I like that. It's as hard to say as the real name, but I like it. So I can't say it because I have to think through how to say it, but I like it. 10 points to Nat Scorpina 18. Kalmatarat. Y'all know what it is.
Made it through that area.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stylistic choices that I really liked when I did the first 20. The thing that I could tell very quickly though, because I played like an hour, is that I could tell it was a fairly long game. I don't know how long. My guess was like, I don't know, 30 hours or more. And it was neat, but it was like, you know, in that time, in the time of the first 20, I really did not scratch the surface of everything. Is it long? How many hours is it? Is it a little much longer than 30? Very long. 70? What? Is it really? How long to beat says 40? How long to beat's probably a pretty good indicator. 33 and a half for main story. So let's say like 40 hours. That's pretty long though. That's pretty long. Oh man, this. Yeah, I remember this a little bit. You're still not the tree.
Yeah. There hasn't been a tree.
I'm starting to wonder where tree is. I remember tree. Proud of you. There is bark. There is bark. It may be required to bark. You did it. You did it. You got it. So have there only been the 2 games? It's been Ōkami and Ōkami. They also the character is in like a fighting game, right? I vaguely remember that. I don't remember which fighting game, but a fighting game. Marvel
Oh,
vs.
no.
Capcom 3, yeah.
Don't cut me.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. I think. What is? Oh yeah. Okay. This is all still. Kind of remember this a little bit. Say says there's been a ton of interest in Ōkami 3, but no confirmation. Well, if Ōkami was the last game that came out, and that was in like 2011-ish, there's certainly been series that have waited longer. So, you never know. You never know. But you know, the folks that have played, you know, this game really like it. I don't think I've ever met anyone who played through the entirety of Ōkami and was like, I did not like Ōkami. Like, it's not a game that people are lukewarm about. It's a game they really enjoy. So, are you having trouble with lines? Wow. This is...
Hold Z, thank you.
You alright? Or... I think the game felt sorry for you at that point. The game was like, ooh, move her along. Move her along. What? Mel? You okay?
It is late.
Yeah, but straight lines, I mean. Straight lines.
Yeah, everybody says that's easy. It's like, do a line, do a circle. It's so easy. There's nothing to it.
Everybody around me is always telling me, do a line, do a line. I'm thinking, I need better friends. Bark at the gate. Show it your power. Oh my god. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We got there. We got there. Influence Rush says, you can't save the world if you can't draw a straight line. Oh my goodness. Combat! It is combat time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Must be a limit. Not sure what the limit is, but there must be a limit. Ooh. Try drawing from left to right. The game may recognize it better. Madarasa's greatest enemies: pottery, great taxi arrow, and straight lines. True. True. I gotta admit, I say this as we've done the Wii Extra Life. The worst part of the Wii is shaking the remote. The worst part of any game is shaking the thing. I don't like... The Switch makes you do it too sometimes, and I hate that. Like, I don't... Let me remap it to press button. I don't want to shake anything. So it's one advantage that the Switch has, is the Switch didn't make you do a shake.
Attack!
I do not like... Sorry, like, I don't know. Like, I'm an adult. Just let me press the button. Just, I don't want to shake anything.
Attack!
I'm trying to think of games where I'm like, I want to waggle. I'm trying to think, like, where... What game have I played where a motion control was like, yes, this was what it needed? Boom Blocks. Okay, well, Boom Blocks is the premise of Boom Blocks is throw a ball, so that's different. That's different because you couldn't play that with just like it would. The one mechanic is throw ball, and if the one mechanic is throw ball, then sure, motion controls make sense. Same thing with Wii Sports. The one mechanic is use tennis racket. I get it. But in any other game where there's a myriad of controls, but one of them is mapped to shake your right hand, especially when it's something you have to do every minute for a 40-hour game, nah, pass. Would rather... What if it was shake to bark? Too much.
I'm getting there.
Ring Fit Adventure. Yeah, but Ring Fit Adventure is about exercise. So, like, of course you're gonna move. It would be ridiculous if Ring Fit Adventure was like, sit on the couch and just...
Hey, Steven.
Use the Pro Controller.
Look, Steven.
Oh my god, there's the tree. That's the tree I was talking about. That was the tree. That's the tree. That's right there's the tree. This is the tree. I remember the tree. You gotta get that giant peach. No, you didn't do it. You're like massaging it, but you're not cutting it. Got it. Got it down. There you go. You got it. Is it a peach? It looks like a peach. Is there something other than a peach that looks like that?
Oranges.
Well, in like Japan, do they have like special fruits that look a little different? I don't know. Sakura? Does Sakura have like a fruit? It's just the flowers, right? It is a peach. Okay. I think
Loading.
I think since Mal started Mal Makes, Ōkami may have been the most requested or one of the most requested games. Because every once in a while, I mean, people are always just recommending things like in the comments and Twitter and stuff, but every once in a while Mal will also have dedicated like tweets that are like, hey, respond to this and give me some levels or whatever. And like Ōkami is always just highly recommended. But it's obvious because it embraces art. Like it's part of the the aesthetic. But you don't know. I mean, you don't do what's it called? Sumi? Is that the ink? Sumi?
That's an ink thing.
I think it's what it's called. Like Mal doesn't do that. It would be really cool to do something in that style, but that's not her craft. Her craft is acrylic. So
Run, 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 run.
there can be it's not that there can't be an Ōkami painting. That can happen, but I didn't expect you to get to tree, actually.
I made it here.
How do you save? How do we save?
I gotta find another mirror.
That's time. That's the first 30 minutes. When I played, I got past this obviously, and I got down into the village, and it was daytime, and I thought it was a lot better. I don't know. There's something about running around like in the night scene. I prefer like the day. I mean, obviously they both have places in whatever game you're playing, but especially in the beginning of a game when I'm still trying to get my bearings, it feels more friendly in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So. But I remember there's like a mission where you have to beat up someone. There's a mirror on the other end of the village. Okay, just keep running to the other end of this village.
Run.
We're too busy barking. Is that to the right?
Mm-hmm.
Save. There's much beating ups. Anyway, Ōkami is an objectively good game, and despite its age, it has continually, thankfully, been ported. And again, if you have a Switch and you want to try it, it looks obviously better on Switch. You can import the Japanese game, and it'll play in English on your US Switch. So keep that in mind. It's also it's not even like a full price thing. Like it's not like a $60 game, I don't think. And Steam, yeah, you can just play it on Steam too if you got a computer. Anyway, I know a lot of people are looking forward to Ōkami. Do you feel inspired?
I mean, I've always wanted to play through it.
I know. Mal's mentioned it. At some point, we'll probably actually get a chance to play through it.
Maybe soon I'll have some time.
I mean, Mal started to play Red Dead and then painted it, so just saying.
Alrighty, that means our next game with $4,363.09 will be Wii Music. Hooray!
Hooray!
Carlos. You ready? We're gonna jam.
'Kay.
What time is it? Is it jam time?
Yeah.
3:46.
3:46 in the morning. It's jam time. I'm fairly certain.
Someone's gonna have to go get it because Dan is.
I can go get it.
I can grab it.
Dan is out.
Time to beat Carlos's world record, Mech Mayhem says.
Carlos have a world record on this game? I wouldn't be surprised, but I do not know this to be a fact. He does? Tim.
Good night, Emil. Thank you.
Good night, Emil.
Hi.
Emil, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the day. Thank you for the donations, and thank you for all the shout outs and stuff on Twitter
YouTube
and moving your Xenoblade release. I appreciate all of that. I know you've driven some folks here, and I thank you. It was a heck of a day. You'll have to catch whatever happens here tomorrow when you've had some rest. Such a shiny cover. They had such high hopes for this game. They really did. They really did. I remember when they were up on the stage and talking about it, and then when the game came out, it's like, oh, you just press A. Sorry. Did you think you'd play instruments?
Jeff, did you want to play instrument?
I mean, it's 4-player, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh well, you got to put together the whole band. That's the whole thing.
Before we do that, we have a few donations we're going to catch up on. We have $25 from Bandito Man, who says, hey, y'all, big fan all the way from Singapore. So this is one time I get to watch you guys in the afternoon. Well, from here in Myrtle Beach to Singapore, hello, and thank you for tuning in. And thank you most of all for your donation. $100 from Quasar Nova X. Whee! who says, "Hey, Steven and crew, just wanted to give a little back for the endless hours of joy you've given me for the past years. I've been watching almost every day since I was in 8th grade, and now I'm about to graduate college. Thanks for all you guys do. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Quasar Nova X." We have $63 from 63 Phils, who says, "Good morning from the UK. Congratulations on smashing your target. You've done an incredible job. Feel like it's time for something to give you energy. Put this towards Turbo Super Stunt Squad."
Oh yeah, Turbo Super Stunt Squad got the jackpot earlier. It was great. Hey,
Thank you, 63 Phils.